Other than me, I did it.
He's a different person.
But I forced myself. I mean, it sucks. You think, it's only 10 minutes a day.
Right.
But, there's that night where you're just like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Well, it's
just not doing it.
It's the same
you
thing.
have to do it.
But how did that kid drop out of school?
How
did that person drop out of school?
Just different influences.
Yeah.
Different people around your life. Yeah, that's true. Absolutely.
But would you say that self-development was your passion, or was it something that got you into that? Because we talked a little bit about Body by Vi, I think it is.
Right, yeah. With Visalis and all that.
Yeah, Visalis and everything. And is that the same thing that I'm talking about?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is. Yeah.
And it's multi-level marketing.
Right.
And I've been in it as well, and I know that a lot of that is focused on personal development.
That's essentially what it is.
Did you get
to its core? It's what it is.
Right. Absolutely. It's creating leaders, right?
That helped me so much because at that time, before that even came into play, I'd already kind of got into personal development slightly. But then when you join a company like that, it just takes you to another level.
Yeah.
You just find so many people that you want to be like. And,
right.
If you find somebody you want to be like, study what they do. And then when you realize what they do, you're like, oh, that takes work to be that fucking guy.
Sure, yeah, no kidding.
But I want what they want, so let's do what they do. So
Yeah.
you just force yourself, as long as your why is super, super strong. So that company definitely helped out. And part of the reasons why I do these reminders.
Right.
It was
Is
something that I used
learned
to...
there?
Something I actually came up with while I was there to help my team at that time.
Really?
Yeah, and
so you became someone that developed skills to help your team build.
Right. Yeah.
And you use those today in other areas.
Right. All the skills learned from multi-level marketing will help you in every area of your life.
Right.
Network marketing has a stigma behind it,
Absolutely.
and rightfully so, because unfortunately, when you're working with people. You're working with people.
Yeah.
And not all people are dope.
No.
Right?
No.
So they will do the wrong thing, or they'll do exactly the opposite of maybe what we suggest.
Right.
And then it gets a bad rap that way.
Because they start complaining that they didn't make any money.
They didn't make any money, or they didn't do it right.
It's
Or
your
they
fault.
were very dishonest. Yeah. And, they're just trying to recruit anybody, and it's not for everyone.
Right. No.
But I highly recommend everyone to give it a try initially, just because you're going to find out who you are.
Right. Right.
Fast.
Is that something that you jumped into right after high school? Like, what did you do when you stopped school? What was your plan? And what?
No, so high school was still even after that was a struggle. I spent a lot of time on welfare. I was on welfare like 3 times.
Really?
Yeah, I still didn't know which direction I was going down, and it was just a long line of just trying to figure it out.
You were a starving artist.
Yeah, I was doing music as well.
Is that what you were trying to do? Is like develop your voice?
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah.
So a lot of music,
Work.
working. And then the dead end 9-to-5s, and then back to welfare, and then working at a call center, and then back to welfare, and then just this just cycle of not growing,
unhappiness.
Yeah, just because you're not growing, you're not becoming someone different.
Right.
You're expecting something different every time you try.
Yeah.
But without actually growing, it's not going to work.
Right.
Yeah.
Can we do this?
Yeah.
It's been staring. I didn't bring this, by the way.
What's that?
I didn't bring this. It's right here, acting like I brought it.
No.
But I came here and it was here.
You're the guest of honor. I know you like tequila, so
I appreciate that, man.
you're very welcome.
You're the maid of honor tonight.
Let's pour you a shot here. Let's pour you both a shot.
You know what makes me feel comfortable about doing, like, we're talking here about like motivation and like being healthy and living the right life.
And now we're doing a shot.
And now we're doing a shot tequila. But I think that there is a nice little balance. And I recently found out that The Rock, he likes to do a 2 shots of tequila, before he sleeps or with his meal. You'll constantly see it on his
He's
Instagram.
Samoan though. He's a savage.
He is.
He will drink deer blood if he needs to.
What? But see, I'll just pretend that I'm The Rock, and then
You're more a Vin Diesel guy though.
Yeah,
you got that a lot.
Yeah.
I get that a lot. Yeah,
you do, yeah. Skinny Vinny.
Skinny Vinny. That's good.
Yeah,
I never knocked on nobody.
There you go.
yeah.
It was you, Toretto.
Here, you know what? I'm gonna join you just for the
as a
cheers.
water shot.
As a water
Scared
shot.
me. I
No.
thought you were doing
I'm not grabbing the tequila.
I'm not gonna do the chase.
For anyone new watching, I don't drink. Over a year and a half sober now. It was November 23rd. I don't feel like doing the math, but I stopped.
November 23rd of when?
2015.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
You're coming up on 2 years.
Coming up on 2 years.
Wow, what are we gonna celebrate?
I was gonna say
Drink?
3, and that was gonna be.
No, I know.
Like an idiot.
I can't even do the math.
I
right
know,
now
I'm just
either.
like,
It's been a
sorry,
long day.
18 months.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Made that up.
But you're just confident.
Salut.
Well, cheers to you guys. And,
Cheers to your success.
Yeah,
You guys too, man.
Sure, absolutely.
Cheers to this.
You guys did tap it. Oh, you.
Oh, I'll tell you, it wasn't in my mouth.
There we go. Oh, I
Don't
feel
do
it.
it.
I feel it already, guys. I'm so fucked. It's gonna be a fucked up night.
Quick story: in high school, we gave a girl water instead of a vodka with mix, and she was pretending she was drunk.
Yeah,
We didn't tell her. She's like, "Oh my god, I'm so drunk." I'm like, "No, you're not."
I think it'd be better to do it the other way.
to give what?
She's expecting water, but gets vodka.
Hey, April Fools!
Yeah. He so wants to be the guy that just like breaks
Ruins his life.
Your dream.
Yeah.
Just hey, it's gonna go viral. I'll have to find somewhere else to live, but it's gonna go viral.
Next week, yeah. Next week's podcast.
I could never
a
do
day
that.
late.
I could never do
then
that.
it's 2 days late.
But
and
I
then
would
you never do it anymore.
Exactly.
I would love to be present if one day you decide to, you know what, I will have a beer.
Well, one day
A celebratory beer.
The reason that I stopped drinking was because I was using it as a
Gateway.
self-medicate. It wasn't. It was a gateway, I suppose, to other drugs.
Sorry.
But it was a self-medicating to sort of deal with the anxiety and depression that I didn't know how to deal with. And I don't know if you've ever been on. Have you ever been on an anti-anxiety or antidepressant medication?
Never been on the medication. Was supposed to be on it. Struggled with it all my life. Actually,
Really?
Yeah, a lot.
Which
a lot
one?
of anxiety.
A lot of anxiety.
A lot of anxiety. Yeah, like to the point where.
Not anymore, though, eh?
Not anymore.
No,
No.
I've
Well,
seen it
kind of
gone.
calm
Yeah.
that down through meditation and just personal
Same.
growth and
Yep.
Which I'd
just
like to talk
understanding
about.
what
Yeah.
anxiety is.
Yeah.
And then lots and health has a lot to do with that. Food has a lot to do with that stuff too.
Yeah. Food, sleep.
One thing you don't know
exercise.
about Dan is that, so when I met him 15 years ago, and I'm going to just go ahead and say this because
Sure.
I know you.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Dan was a really unhealthy guy. And I
Super,
mean,
yeah.
I mean mentally, and not only mentally unhealthy as in you're mentally ill, but in a sense where you had a really negative attitude towards a lot of things.
For sure.
And especially himself. And
Yeah.
He was negative towards his music. He was negative towards what he wanted to do. He just hated things. Oh, I hate that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't do that.
Well, it's a lot of that's anxiety, though.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
And then he was you're about 230 pounds.
Yeah, I hit
Soft.
220.
Soft.
Yeah.
Not hard. Soft. You were
Yeah.
soft. and then Vitalis was actually one of the. That's probably one of the things that turned it all around. Is your
Yeah, it
life,
really
you
was.
Changed his life.
Yeah.
And he's now a health freak. Like we know, we went to your cottage. And had
Yeah,
a great time.
yeah.
And this guy was doing not laps, but like he was doing swimming sprints in the water.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I couldn't get my balls in the water because I'm fucking.
I know you could. This guy
But
couldn't even get in.
It was terrible. But
it sucked, but like,
yeah, but that's it. Yeah.
That's the whole thing. I you know that being cold is actually good for you.
Good for your body.
It's good for you. A cold
Yep.
shower is better than a hot one. We've
Yep.
known that for thousands of years.
Yeah. Has it been thousands of years?
We've known
Wim
this.
Hof,
Yeah,
buddy.
we've known it for a while.
We've known,
Yeah.
maybe not for thousands of years. I've known for thousands of years.
Yeah, of course you have. A wise one.
In my last 10
Damn it!
lifetimes.
Stop saying you're that old. I've talked about this.
Yeah. But we know this, yet we repudiate it.
Back to what we were talking about this with who he was.
Yeah.
So then Dan, when he left high school, you said you're looking for something. He found music. Is
Yeah.
what he did.
Yeah.
And I'll say it right now. You're extremely talented, linguistic, and artist. I always thought that. That's
Appreciate
how
that.
we met.
Yeah.
I became a fan first.
Yeah, sure.
And then became friends.
Right.
And that's and that you be so passionate about music that he has such a high attention to detail mindset that it's actually baffling.
Right.
Like we were in the car the other day, and he's like, "I didn't like that. It's too high. I don't like it in my ears."
Right.
He didn't like it.
Yeah, the
There was sound.
EQ
So
or
he's
something.
still
was
a
off.
little
just-
bit of a perfectionist, a little bit?
Oh,
No, well, huge.
massively.
Yeah.
Well, that still comes
Massively.
out in the video editing for
Yeah.
even if
Right.
it's a supermarket
paying off.
pun video. I mean,
Right.
whatever it is, all that is
Or our video.
or our video.
Yeah, he was so
Yeah.
particular about that.
Yeah,
video.
you're like the audio's fine. I'm like the audio's shit.
Really?
The audio was dump.
Like,
we
oh,
had
yeah,
we had an issue because I don't know exactly what happened for one of the camera angles. The mic just decided to pick up all this noise that
Really?
wasn't there for the other.
It was my air conditioner.
No, it wasn't that.
Wasn't that?
It wasn't that. No, because an air conditioner, it would be like a light muffle, but this was like right by the mic. You could tell it was
Right.
like shh, had this constant
Right.
shh in there. So
Really?
yeah. So I got one of my close buddies that we were doing music with. I said, man,
Yeah.
you got to fix this for me.
Yeah.
Shout out to Clone Z. The guy's
I
amazing,
remember
by
Dimitri.
the way. Yeah, Dimitri, man.
The Gateway.
Yeah,
The
he helped.
Gateway.
He helped me record that track. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
There's a lot
That's
of
so
stuff that I'm
funny.
going to play for you later on. That you'll be surprised.
Perfect.
You'll actually be surprised.
Yeah,
Yeah, you'd be
I would
surprised
love to
at
hear
why
it,
I don't
for
do it.
sure.
Not that he's talented, but just for who he is now to what he was rapping about in his. It's a really
Yeah.
big contrast.
Is it?
Right.
But the drive
Yeah,
is
yeah.
still there.
So,
Yeah.
so would you say that all the punning came out of your
100%.
It did.
100%.
So
The album was called Extorting English.
extorting English.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I'm
you
on the
were,
album.
So
I'm on
you
the
were
album.
working. Were you?
Not musically, or thanks.
Oh,
You were in the
okay,
thanks.
okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, that's
yeah.
cool, man.
Yeah.
That's
Well, he was
fucking
my
awesome.
only fan.
Right.
So I had to thank my only
yeah,
fan.
it's okay. And here we are.
And
Hey,
look at how many you
and
have
it
now.
paid off.
yeah.
It's like like me at a concert. Yeah, by myself. Yeah, it was a good time.
So in these, was it always rap? Like, was it right off the get-go? Was it rap that you wanted to?
It was rap initially,
right?
Yeah, a lot of rap, and then it kind of veered off into parodies, and then we started doing
Can't remember.
I remember that. We stared doing some techno tracks, and we would do whatever sounded good and felt good, whatever we were feeling that morning.
Right. It was Can't Remember is still to this day, and Bad Day.
Yeah,
and I'm going to post the links underneath.
Yeah, do it for that.
They're still to this day. I enjoy them.
Right.
I really do actually authentically enjoy them. They're good. They're so catchy.
Appreciate that, man.
They're so catchy. Yeah. I was in the goddamn video.
You must love it.
We went to Toronto.
Yeah.
We went to Toronto. We were in the video. Well, we were friends at this point. I was past a fan. I was a friend. I wasn't blowing them. But
don't watch the video. By the way,
don't watch it.
I think I deleted it.
Remember my hair?
No.
So I was.
You had hair?
I was thinning. Yeah. So at this point, I was thinning.
Thinning.
They're dancing. They're like, dance. I'm like, all right, cool. And they're like, oh, you got to go to the back. I'm like, fuck you. I was thinning.
We can't have that hairline.
It started.
Like, fuck you.
It started shining off the light.
Don't worry, man. I'm on my way there.
Zoli has that
too, but
Zoli recorded that.
Did he?
I fucking swearing at the girl.
I never saw
fuck
that.
Fuck you, and I went to the back.
That's
great.
Awesome.
That was a fun time.
If we could find that'd be hilarious too.
Zoli will send it to
That'd
me
be cool.
For
sure.
Yeah.
So when you were rapping back in the day, I mean, he said your attitude was negative, and I think it was a lot of anxiety and a lot of just being lost. Were you?
Good word.
Yeah.
Lost.
Were you rapping about the negative, shitty experiences that you'd gone through in your life, or because you had a few, right? Like obviously, we've gone through them already.
Yeah. So you'll be able to tell through the album that there is anger there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of anger.
Who are you angry at?
No, just. Well, yeah, I mean, now you'll realize after you study meditation and stuff, it's just your own ego it's you. Yeah.
Right.
But at that time, I would be angry, maybe at my parents. Right. I'd be angry at the
realized
system.
That right now. That's actually so
just
cool
angry,
for me to realize.
Angry at the world, for being in a situation that you're in blame mode.
Right.
Victim mentality sort of thing. And then you take yourself out of that.
Yeah. And then you start
put the onus on you. 100% ownership is on you, and that's when everything changes. And you stop looking out the window. You start looking in the mirror, right?
Yeah,
and you see what you can improve on.
Absolutely.
Everybody's looking out the fucking window.
Yeah.
Quit looking out the window.
Listen to MJ, man. Start with the man in the mirror.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Right, not the man outside of the window.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Gonna make a change.
It's a great song. I love that song. Could you, in your music, could you pinpoint the moment in time when you
I just saw that, like,
where the fuck did that vibe come from?
We're in the Sahara Desert.
I know.
We try to be all serious. And then
we had to turn the air conditioner off, so it's sweaty in here, and these fucking flies are coming out.
There was a split second where your eyes went whoomp and crossed, and that was it for me. That was perfect.
That was so good.
Oh, that's so good.
It is the Sahara Desert here, though. By the way, I'm sweltering.
I know, man.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a hot day out there. We're on the 3rd floor, right?
We'll cut this scene out. You're like, I don't want to be a guest.
Why are all these big guys sick?
Why are they all sweating? And then by the end of it, why are they all topless? Why are they naked?
Right.
Yeah. So, can you pinpoint the moment in your music when you started taking responsibility for your actions? Did you start rapping differently and stop blaming? Like what changed in your music?
You know what? It would still be after. It'd be after the music.
Right.
It was, there was a slight piece. Does that happen again?
No. I'm sorry.
There'd be maybe a slight piece near the end of like the last couple songs that we would make.
Right.
This guy. But realistically, nothing became. I didn't become more aware until after. It was really it was kind of Vi that started it all for me.
Really,
it was really Vi.
I think at that point you had stopped music.
I was done. Yeah,
you retired.
I wasn't doing music for a long time.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it just wasn't working the way that I wanted it to, and there's a lot of stigma obviously associated with rap, and every show that we would do, like we were doing some good stuff. We were opening for Classify. We were with Belly, and we were doing those kind of shows.
So you were doing pretty good.
We were doing all right.
Right?
Yeah. We were known around the city for some of the music that we were doing. But the what comes with hip hop a lot these days is a lot of negativity, and so you're around a lot of unconscious people that just want to fight you,
right?
or people want to fight each other when they're at the show, and I just always felt like that just wasn't exactly what I wanted to kind of be around. So then we started doing techno music.
Right.
And comedy. Parodies.
We were doing comedy. We were doing parodies. And